Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on the John Goes Off-Road channel. Of course, if you've been here before, you know that it's all about the Tacoma and how we explore in it, off-road in it, and also modify it, of course. So we've been doing that here for a little while, and we also want to add a few more things here in the future, but we'll get into that, of course, once we have to cross that bridge. Thank you guys so much. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy things for Tacoma, off-roading, camping, and also modifying, maybe some questions that I may be able to help you out with, you'll definitely find it here on my channel, so thank you guys so much, and please subscribe if you are new. That really helps out the channel. So thank you guys so much also that have been watching here and telling me to press more and more videos out. I definitely want to do so, and I thank you guys so much for giving me the motivation to keep pushing them out. So on this episode, to keep it short and sweet, I want to let you guys know that we went out to Arizona and found the best campsite ever, and I'm just excited to share it here with you guys. We found it in Sedona, Arizona, of course, where we went up Schneebly Trail and drove our truck up there and basically found the most viewful campsite ever that I've been to personally, and I've been to a few good campsites, but this one has been by far my favorite. A little windy, but by far my favorite. So in this episode, of course, you will see us get out there. We will drive out there and we'll talk a little bit more about how the truck did in that whole big long trip. Of course, that trip was 7 hours, so we do talk a little bit more about fuel economy, how the truck's doing, and how our truck kind of reacted to that trip and how fuel was doing. So I thank you guys so much again for watching. Here goes. We did get a lot of footage, so we broke it up into 2 videos. This being the first one where we drove out, tell you a little bit more about the fuel economy and things like that, and also get to that campsite and kind of explain how we got there. On our second video, we're going to be going over the off-roading portion, the hiking portion, and then of course a few drinks. So thank you guys so much again. Hope you guys enjoy. So right now we are in Tonopah, Arizona, where I just filled up, and gas is extremely cheaper here. It's so crazy, but definitely helps out the budget in the long run here, as the tires are, of course, are massive, and right now we're getting about 12.5 miles to the gallon, 13 when we're not fighting the wind. We're getting at about roughly 16, 14, which I'm really stoked about. Of course, the whole back end is all packed up. I got jacks in the back. I have my girlfriend, and then we have a full-on cooler that's filled up, so that's pretty awesome to see. I'm not geared, I'm not tuned at the moment, so all that stuff, of course, is coming in the future, so just as a heads up of what I'm kind of running at the moment and things like that. So yeah, right now we're kind of tired. We're getting a little bit freshening up, stretching out the legs, and getting it going here. We still got a few more hours till we get to the trailhead and finally get things going. So we're gonna walk jacks for a little bit and yeah, get it going. So we just passed Tonopah, Arizona, where we kind of filled up, got a little bit of fuel, and truck's doing well. This is just kind of a little small truck update, of course, on the trip. Right now we're currently doing it about 12.5, 12.6, but we are fighting a lot of the wind, and that's with the truck fully loaded, armor, of course, and things like that. So please take that into consideration when you know, just basically judging my fuel economy. So I do have a lot of armor on, probably around like almost 400 pounds maybe of armor, and then we probably got 200 pounds of gear, and then about another 110 pounds probably on the tent, and then maybe like 20 or 30 pounds on the crossbar. So fairly lighter than usual. I just recently took off the Prinzu, of course, in order to help us on this trip. Actually, I really felt like that Prinzu was a parachute on the truck with all the armor, and just kind of being held back from the Prinzu. Taking it off, definitely feeling a lot better. And I was ranging probably at around 10 miles per gallon, which on regular, just not even loaded, was kind of a bummer, so that's why I scrapped that. Will I go back to roof rack? Maybe, I'm not sure, but I'll get more into details with that on a different episode here. But right now, other than just plain old desert, as you guys can see right behind me, that's what it's been, you know, since we pretty much left our little area in Southern California. So it's been pretty chill. Everything, I mean, so far has been pretty chill. Alright guys, so we just made it out to Sneevely Trail, and finally here after 7.5 hours of driving. We're finally here. It looks great. Weather's amazing. It's about like 65 degrees with clear skies, no snow that I can tell of, so looks like a good day. We're gonna air down, of course, get a little bit of that PSI down so we can make it a little bit smoother. I've heard this trail's a little rough, so we're gonna make it a little bit smoother, of course, just to get that plushness and get these tires to really work and do the job. So here we go. Finally super stoked to get out there. Alright guys, so we just made it up. We are here at the trail basically, and we're in now, and really it's just a fire road so far. It's not really anything too crazy. Definitely still in two-wheel drive. I dropped it down to 15 or 13 PSI, and the views are amazing. Red dirt looks pretty cool, and of course, I know that's funny to say, but yeah, sorry the camera's a little shaky, but we're moving, so I have it mounted to my 67 Designs hard mount, basically to the kind of like the radio bezel. So I've been really happy with that, of course. But anyways, it's been really crazy, really good views, super good weather again. It's 63 degrees right now, so it's nice and fresh. We're still seeing a little bit of snow. It's not really anything too crazy, but it's just on the ground that hasn't melted pretty much yet. So other than that, this is like all that I've expected so far. So this should be, hopefully, if it's open, like I said, a viewing. We should basically be seeing the outlook of Sedona and getting some pretty good views if we get there, and hopefully it's not too packed as well. That's another factor that we have to worry about, but for now here, just enjoy the views. Alright guys, so we just got out to the point that we wanted to get to, and the views are amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen. We have basically the cliff to ourselves. The road here was a little bumpy, but it wasn't that bad, nothing to freak out about. We dropped down, like I said earlier, down to 15 PSI, and we were able to get here. And like on one of the big first turns, you were able to see the views. It was so insane. It looked so amazing. So we finally found our camp spot, and I'm just really excited to show you guys. We're gonna be off the side of a little small cliff, but here it is, guys. I can't say anything about it. It's breathtaking. So what you guys just saw me do was basically put on some little small blocks so that it evens out. Sometimes it's a little crappy to find a good rock or keep searching, and you might just waste time doing that. So this little small company, of course, makes these little blocks that I will be linking down below so that you guys can take a peek at them. And if it's something that you're interested in, you can definitely buy. So that leveled out the truck, and if you guys can see right over here, the truck is pretty much now even. We're going to be unrolling that tent here in just a few moments and taking out all the boxes, of course, just making sure that everything is dialed in. But our view's set, we're good. Now for some beers. Alright guys, so now we've basically got the tent set up. The boss, of course, setting up our tent and sleeping bags and blankets and stuff. And we bought these little lights from Harbor Freight that we just kind of wanted to have as ambient lighting, which came out actually perfect because we can't have a fire right here. So just have a little bit of light, of course. We're gonna stay warm with a small little My Buddy heater that Fernando let us borrow, so big shout out to him. And yeah, just kind of enjoy this sunset that we got going on back here. And that's gonna be pretty much me signing off, guys. Until tomorrow. Well, that was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Please feel free to smash the like button, smash the comments, of course, blow it up. Let me know what I could have done different, things, of course, that we may have forgotten, or things that you think we should use next time we go camping. So thank you guys so much again. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It really helps out the channel. So thank you guys so much. Till next time.